Welcome back, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I hope you guys are having a blessed day today, and this is going to be a current energy message here. What is it that you guys may need to know currently for your highest good? So make sure you're taking what resonates here, and feel free to look at your other placements to give you more messages and my other platforms as well too. And we are going to dive in here, guys, and see what is it that you need to know currently. Okay. So the first message that came out here is God God of the underworld here. Okay, so it says something which no longer serves you is about to end, guys. Okay, I like when this card comes out here because this kind of like gives me, kind of comparing it to Tower real quick. It kind of gives me like that Ten of Swords energy, that Ten of Wands energy, that Eight of Swords energy when you're just really going through a really tough time and a tough patch here. And I'm hearing exhausted or maxed out all your options. So maybe some of you could be like in this energy right now that you feel like you maxed out all your options. Hey, even for some of you, it may even be like you maxed out your credit card or something like that, and you're just really struggling and really hoping that there's change and there's something that comes in to, change the situation here. I feel underworld is kind of symbolic to a lot of you Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It's because to me, underworld could really just make me feel like you guys feel like you're under right now. You feel like you are in a drought and you can't get out of a situation here, but the divine and your spiritual team and who you're praying to is letting you know here that things that needs to come to an end is coming to an end here. Okay, there's a lot of things that's pushing out of your life that no longer should be your burden to bear anymore. Okay, because I know things could be a little unbearable at this moment for a good amount of you Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel also for some of you too, it may even be that your guides and stuff is pushing you to walk away from something or someone that does not serve your highest purpose anymore too, and that may actually be very hard to do, especially if this is someone that you love dearly, or it even could be something connected to a job here, that you love dearly, but at the same time, that it can't be fixed. I feel like there's a lot of things in your life right now here, guys, that's broken that you can't fix here. But this message coming out here is showing that things that do not serve you is leaving Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here, and that is bringing your breakthrough here. Okay, so it's kind of like giving that vibe like, hold on, guys, just hold on. I know it's been a rocky road here, air elements here, but these chapters that need to end is finally coming to a major end here. Okay, so let's give you another message here. Okay, so we have Angel of Pleasure here. So it says to take pleasure in the things you do. I feel for some, it could be hard for you to take pleasure in the things you do. Maybe some of you guys haven't really had that time to make time for yourself and do fun things and have that joy and happiness in your life here due to a lot of trials and tribulations in your life. But I definitely feel like this is an indicator that you will be able to take pleasure in the things you do once you close the chapters in a lot of your situations and cycles that you've been dealing with. For others, this could be just a current energy message right now as you are seeing this, for you to start taking pleasure in things that you do here, for you to start making time for yourself here and doing things. I keep seeing like painting. Painting seems to be symbolic or significant. Maybe some of you are artists, or maybe some of you like to paint in your spare time. Just think of some things that really gives you happiness and make you feel happy, that you can really start doing, I would say, for yourself here. Okay. Let's give you one more here. Anything else, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? And we have Goddess of the Earth here. So to say an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way here. I definitely feel, again, with this current blockage and situations that you're going through, it's like once it leaves out here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, it's like you're going to start feeling like yourself here. Because if you look here, she's tied to this tree here, and that kind of connects me, I feel, to the Hangman here. So I do feel like once this stagnation and once these blockages, once these delays and setbacks become unbroken, okay, you will start to be more connected to self here. Maybe you've been having a lot of blockages with your creativity here due to, uncertainty and stress and things that you have been going through in your life here, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, so there is change coming in. Okay, let's see. Anything else closing out here? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, may need to know currently for their highest good here. We have the frog here, and honestly, this frog is just symbolic to you're getting ready to take your leap here. And I feel like you guys been waiting for a long time for your ships to sell in. I feel like your bags are packed. I feel like you're ready to, make that forward motion and that forward movement here. But it could be hard due to, I would say, the physical blockages in front of you for you literally to move forward here. But you are getting ready to take that leap into, your new chapter here. You're getting ready to spring into action because something is finally getting ready to come to a halt here, okay? This cat also is symbolic here, I feel, for you to trust your intuition, what you may be feeling about a situation or person here. This definitely can have something to do about decisions you may have to make here. I definitely feel you will be tapping more into your higher self, paying attention to what your higher self is telling you here. But I do feel like that truths and things are coming to fruition here, like things are coming to full surface here. Answers that you've been trying to ponder or trying to get, you shall receive here. But again, it's definitely showing you how intuitive you is, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius here. And this very much can be something connected to, maybe you're contemplating about a decision to make. Maybe you're contemplating about making a leap into something here. But if your higher self is telling you, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, now is the time for you to activate and make this happen, you should, okay? Because you are going to have fulfillment here, all right? So I definitely feel like you will be enjoying the fruits of your labors here, okay? And I feel too talent. I'm looking at the cat here, and this is making me feel of talent here. I feel like you're no longer going to be hiding your talents here, or if you are kind of conflicted of what your talents is, I feel like that's coming to fruition as well here too. But things is changing here. You even have the death at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, there is a major ending that's definitely trying to take place in your chapter here. This is why it's been a little bit more hard. I would say harder than usual, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius here, because this is a major cycle that is coming, leaving out of your life here. And I feel like one of the best things that you guys can continue to do is to allow, what needs to crumble out of your life here so that this can be able to make its way to come through. Okay? All right, guys, I hope that these current messages, some of this, all of this resonated for your highest good of what you may need to know now. Thank you for your support. Support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, hitting the bell button, whatever you're doing to support. I truly appreciate it, guys. And make sure you take care of yourself. Bye for now.